From the News Channel 5 network, this is Pharmacist-on-Call.
Good evening, Nashville, Middle Tennessee, those of you in Southern Kentucky, and as far in West Tennessee as Jackson. This is your show. It's Pharmacist on Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, your community pharmacist of the world, Craig, the man that be on TV. Welcome to another show. This is your 1 hour forum where you get to ask those burning questions and to bring in those comments, and if you have them, suggestions on how to better take care of your health. This is your show. This show is about you. There are no silly questions, so feel free to ask any health question or bring in any health concern that you want. This is your show, and some of you who are new viewers, and we always have new viewers, want to kind of, hey, what is this show about? Well, this show kind of sprang from the Open Line series where I was invited as a guest on the Open Line series as the pharmacist. But we're going to get into that in a second, kind of the history of the show. I did want to do some shout outs as we always do. Good thing we do not have any condolences to extend, but we do have a number of belated birthdays that I missed on my last show. So sorry, everyone. I wanted to first wish happy belated birthday to Judge Allegra Montgomery Walker. Happy belated birthday to you, a good friend for a number of years. Happy belated birthday to Dr. Eunice Moore, one of my classmates in pharmacy school. And then lastly, hey, happy birthday, I don't know how I forgot this, Sean Pruitt Jr., who just turned 5, and he's a kindergartner there at Jack Anderson in Hendersonville. So Boss Hog, happy belated fifth birthday, and he had a pretty good one. And we got some birthdays coming up. Good friend Miss Andrea Calvert, happy birthday to her, and my niece Casey T. Stevens. So little Casey, happy birthday from Uncle Sean. Again, as I was getting into it, this show sprang out of the Open Line series because of your response to that show. News Channel 5 offered me the opportunity to go ahead and answer your questions directly. And so here we are, your 1 hour forum. So call in with those questions. The producer's going to put the number up. So feel free to call in with any of those questions. Again, no silly questions. This is my 1 hour service to you, the Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky area. Well, it looks like we've got a caller already. Looks like we've got Scott on line one. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Hey, sir. How you doing? First of all, I don't know if I call you doctor. You're doctor, right? I just want to say, basically, I'm going to be trying the Kangen water.
Yes, sir.
What are the benefits of it? I see it on TV on your commercial.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll say just shortly, and I'll just put you on hold here. Well, actually, just hang on, man. So the benefits depend on what is ailing you, actually. And so when patients come in the store, I give them an information card, and what this card has are what our patients have come back and said what they experienced from the water. And it's just a short list of about 6 or 7 conditions, but whatever condition you have that is caused by having too much acidity in the body, that's what the water helps. And so some people will say, well, no, it didn't help, reflux, but those are for people who don't have reflux. But for those people who do, they notice a marked improvement in their condition. So the people that come to my store, the majority of the reasons they buy it, acid reflux, because the water neutralizes acid in the gut. Number 2 reason is gout, because it relieves that fire that's in your joints and in your big toe. And it can do this in as quick as a day or 2, especially with some diet modifications. But even if you feel the need to cheat and eat those trigger foods, this water will still neutralize the burning from gout. So, but we're still learning, because people are coming in saying that their vision is getting better, their skin is clearing up. One lady came in from South Carolina and said she manages her depression and menopause with it. So we're still learning. So we don't have a complete list of what this water does, because we're still in the learning phase.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And gout just means your food is too rich, or you're not getting enough exercise. What does it mean?
Well, gout is a condition where, based on the foods that you eat, they convert into uric acid. So dairy products, red meat, the tomato-based products, seafood, those things convert into uric acid in the joints. And your joints are acidic, and it becomes painful. So what the water does is neutralize that acid, because it is alkaline, which is the opposite of acidic. And that's where you get your relief from. But gout, by and large, is going to come from your diet.
I just want to say, man, I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much, and I like my young black brothers to see you on TV. And this is what happens when you stay in school.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. All right, looks like we got another call here, man. Y'all are not playing today. All right, we got Brian on line 2. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
I told her I like lots of vitamin C, lots of vitamin D. And about the gout thing, I think there's a lot of lazy people that just get really fat. The old royal people, you should lay around, not eat a lot of fatty food. Yeah, get up and walk around. Walking is great exercise. Vitamin C, I've taken it for a long time. And, the purified water, I like that too. And how do you think about the water in Middle Tennessee? I think it's pretty good water.
Okay, well, could you begin? It looks like we caught you in the middle of your discussion there.
All right. Good water, like purified water, vitamin C, vitamin E, I like that.
For what benefit?
For healthy benefits, and then my brother, as far as gout in the knees, he takes a lot of that, that other stuff. I can't remember what it's called.
Prescription medication?
No. It's like
turmeric.
Yeah, it's like fish oil or that kind of thing.
Yeah, fish oil is good for inflammation.
Yeah. I like fish oil, vitamin C, and vitamin E. We're big fans of that.
Yes, sir. They have benefit, but for your gout, just neutralizing that acid is probably going to do you a lot better. Yeah, vitamin C and gout, I'm not that much on. I'd have to research that. Okay. All right. Looks like we will go to the next call here. Looks like we've got Helen on line 3. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you? Hello, Helen?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
A friend of mine has just recently purchased some of your beet juice.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's been very successful, he feels like, in taking it. And I would like to know, could you give me some of the advantages or what the beet juice actually does for you?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would like to know because I want to get some.
Okay, yes, ma'am. If he came in, then he bought it for one of two things. Beetroot juice, first of all, is a superfood, and so it does about 15 to 20 different things. I mainly focus on 2 or 3 things because it's just a lot to overwhelm a patient with. So primarily, it lowers your blood pressure really quickly, I would say within 30 minutes, and it also lowers your blood sugar through probably a number of mechanisms. We're thinking that it increases insulin sensitivity, that it also helps to heal the pancreas to begin to stimulate its own insulin production. And then the third thing is that it also helps with anemia because it's rich in iron. And so also kidney and liver disease, beetroot juice has been shown to be very beneficial for as well.
Well, I'm definitely going to get some.
Yes, ma'am, yes. Yeah, so it runs about $15.99. You take a capful, and I'm sure that's what your friend has done. So I've had a number of people, and even on the previous 2 shows, people are coming in and getting their numbers down very quickly after just a few doses. So this stuff works. It's pretty potent. And when you combine it with the water, we've had a number of patients who are ready to come off their medicine because their numbers are so low now. Really all they need is the beetroot juice.
All right. Well, I appreciate your information, and thanks again.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right. Line 4, we've got Becky. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you? Hello, Becky?
Yes, I was calling about if Celexa increases the ability of Alzheimer's.
Does Celexa do that?
Yes.
I don't know, because I would think in Alzheimer's, dopamine is being affected. I would have to research that, because it affects the serotonin. But you've read this somewhere, ma'am?
Well, a doctor had told my sister, and she was on it, and I'm on it, and I'm skeptical about taking it because the doctor had told her that it increases the risk of it, and I wanted to call in and ask.
Yeah, and a lot of the drugs will cause, they will have side effects or risks. That doesn't mean that you will get it. Sometimes those risks may be as low as 3% or 5%, which is a very small number of people get it that take the drug. And then sometimes what also skews the drug data is that someone may have already been on the onset of Alzheimer's when they were participating in this research study, and something they had or were going to get anyway, but they still have to include that data in it. You follow me?
Yes.
Yeah, so, but that's kind of a risk to benefit thing. If you think Celexa is really helping you, in terms of your mood, I would just make sure that you're being evaluated, make sure your neurotransmitter levels are being evaluated on a regular basis, and then you can go from there to see if it's something you want to continue. But just because it causes a risk in some people, I wouldn't rule it out totally, especially if the drug is working for you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
It is, and it scared me because I don't want Alzheimer's early on.
Yeah, sometimes health professionals, physicians, pharmacists will say generic things, but we need to be a little more in depth with patients. And drugs are not across the board the same way for everyone. So it may cause that risk in me, but it may not even affect you.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Well, thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right, everyone, stay right there. The phones are burning. We'll be right back.